Hey Tamers, welcome back. Got another pack of 2.0 to open today. Hopefully we get some more goodies. We got Jamblemon, Sephirothmon, Petal-Dramon, Deltamon, Pagumon, Deadly Axemon, Forge Beamon, Chapmon, Ancient Wisemon, Chimeramon, Lobomon, and Patamon. I think I want to draw Sephirothmon. I think that's kind of a wild decision to make. So, I don't know, let's go, I guess? Okay. Don't mind me just drawing, like, holy symbols right out of the Kabbalah? I don't know if I've told this story before. I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of stories. But I had a coworker who had cataracts because he was old. And he thought he could pray his cataracts away with Kabbalah magic. And this is all, like, I am quoting him on this. And I'm like, but you're Catholic. Okay, so these connect to here. And there's another one here that connects to these ones. And it goes up to here. And then right? Is that right? Did I do this wrong? I feel like I might have done this wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You artistic interpretation of holy symbols. Okay, so then on this one, right? Yeah, on this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little spikies around it. Yeah. And we got the digital hazard up here, which I love. I still really want to get a tattoo of it. Okay. I think that's all the symbols that need to be drawn. But then, like, need to fill these out a bit. Close that up. started listening to the Animorph audiobooks again. Starting with the Andalite Chronicles. So I feel like if you've read Animorphs before, that's a good book to start with if you're going to listen to the entire series. If you haven't listened to Animorphs, or if you haven't listened or read Animorphs before, I'd wait to read that one. But on a second, third, fourth, fifth read through of the series, definitely starting with that one. Maybe even starting with the Elemist Chronicles. Okay, so then all the other ones have eyeballs. We go womp, 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 womp. I know what this looks like. Just don't think about it too hard. Does the bottom one have an eyeball? We're just going to say yes. We're just going to say yes, it has an eyeball. They all have eyeballs except for the top and middle one. The middle one has a big old smiling mouth. You go, and then oh god, how do I even draw this? I'm gonna put some teeth in there. Yeah. Okay. So now we got a red for the eyes. Oh wait, do I need another? So this pupil, iris, and then okay. So we need another circle around these for the whites. I really like the Animorphs. I don't know if I've ever talked about it on here, but I really like the Animorphs. Raise your hand if the Animorphs radicalized you at a young age. Hand raised. So much more than like the goofy covers make him out to be. Not a good sign that my thumb's already starting to cramp up. In the Animorph Chronicles, you're following Elfangor. He's the alien who brought the morphing technology to Earth and gave it to the children who would become the Animorphs. Yeah, you're following him and his fellow cadet Arboron, and they find two humans that have been captured by the Skritna. The Skritna are essentially based on like the gray aliens, where they like will abduct alien species and steal things from them and do experiments on them. Yeah. One of them is Chapman, who will become the vice principal of the school the Animorphs go to, and is a controller. doing with my life? Okay, yeah, we need, let's say like this kind of honeycomb orange would be good. Yeah. Looks more yellow than that, but well, you could try this one, I guess. He's one of the abducted, and the other is Lauren. And buddy, let me tell you how I know K.A. Applegate is one of them monster fucker girlies, which, no shade, so am I. But the way she writes Elfangor talking about Lauren, and Elfangor is an Andalite, it's an alien. It's like a blue centaur with extra fingers on his hands, stalk eyes, scorpion tail, no mouth. But the way he talks about Lauren, I imagine, is how a lot of women would want the monster they're attracted to think about them, if that makes sense. At least that's what it seemed like to me, which isn't like meant to cast shade or anything. Like, it's actually great and I love it. The way Lauren tossed her golden locks in the air in a way that was quite pleasing to watch. Like that kind of stuff. I don't know. What do I know into the insights of a woman's mind? I only wished I'd been a woman my entire fucking life. Do we want a darker green or a lighter green? I feel like if I were any good at like lighting or shading, no, that's too light. We're doing darker green. But yeah, Animorphs is amazing. Like, I know this is Digimon and I should be talking about Digimon stuff, but I really also like Animorphs. I think Animorphs was in my life before Digimon? Maybe? What's the timeline there? Digimon came to the States in 99? I think Animorphs were 98? I don't know. Just go read Animorphs. Or listen to the audio. Listen to me when I say the audiobooks are phenomenal. All the people that read for it are great. I just want to like gush about Animorphs now, and I have no one to talk to Animorphs about. Trying desperately to get my wife to read, or my partner to read or listen to the Animorph books. Oh my god. Maybe if I hadn't given up on art when I was 13 or 14, I would have the manual dexterity to color this shit in without it causing me pain. But also, I'm fully expecting to have to get cortisone shots in my hand eventually. My mom has, what is it, trigger finger in her thumb. And she had to get cortisone shots for a while until they stopped working and she had surgery. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna have to get cortisone shots if I continue to like pursue this. And like part of my hand removed so that tendons don't get inflamed anymore. I think that's basically what it was, is the sheath around the tendon becomes inflamed. And you get the cortisone shot, and it helps for a while. But if it's being caused by something that you do on the regular, then you get that sheath removed from the tendon. And apparently everything still just like works fine. It's just that sheath can't get inflamed. So like, why do we even have that? I think that's how it works. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. If I were, I probably wouldn't be doing this. Well, that's not true. Isn't there, I can't remember her name. I think there's a woman, I think she was on Instagram back when like the briefest of time when I used Instagram, because fucking I hate Instagram. It's just Facebook with another coat of paint on it. Like, you can only paint a turd so much, it's still a turd. But she built Gunpla. And I think she was a doctor. Like, I think? But I don't know. So it's not to say, like, I couldn't do this while being a doctor. I think the likelihood of me doing this while being a doctor would be... maybe if Joe had been my favorite character for whatever reason when I was a kid, I'd want to become a doctor. Or at the very least, a veterinarian. But, he wasn't, so I ain't. I'm trying to think who was my favorite character when I was a kid. Or my favorite of the humans. I think it was Mimi. Yeah. I think as a kid, I was like, Mimi's the best because she's a cute girl. And as an adult, I'm like, no, maybe you just had gender dysphoria. But also, like, Mimi's episodes in the reboot were pretty great because she was unionizing people. Well, not people, Digimon. Digimon are people, sure. She was unionizing them, and that was pretty amazing. Isn't it originally like Sefirotmon? Oh. But yeah, there we go. Thanks for listening to me ramble about fucking whatever for however long I've been doing this. I'm gonna go take a walk and maybe rip up some carpet. Deuces. I'm so sorry I said deuces.